Blast me to Cyphos! It's time for the Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey. Issue 33, Rules and Playthrough. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey. So we're moving on with issue 33 and we're looking at our new rules and our playthrough. So let's take a look at those new rules. Rules-wise, we've got two new data sheets for our Necrons. We've got the Technomancer with every ability he has. So he's Dynastic Advisors, which basically means he counts much like a Primaris Lieutenant, in which you can include 2 for the 1 HQ slot. And he has his Rites of Reanimation, which allows you to restore a wound to a core unit. Necron Warriors instead heal D3, so that's pretty good. Then we also have the rules for our Flayed Ones, which is missing the core rule, because they are now core, according to the datasheet, I believe, on the Games Workshop website. But we've got all their full rules here. Dimensional Translocation, Command Protocols and Reanimation Protocols are of course detailed on separate sheets. On the back we've got some rules examples, so a tutorial on how to use the Technomancer's Resurrection ability. And then we got the Terrifying Foes aura of the Flayed Ones and how it reduces leadership value. Speaking of reinforcements, we have the core rules reinforcements for the movement phase and how reinforcements are played out. So at the end of your movement phase, you can bring in reinforcement units and deploy them either in your in your deployment zone or anywhere on the battlefield 9 inches away from the enemy models. That's the rules for moving over terrain and flying models as well. That's pretty good. So our mission is Besieged. This sees a squad of Space Marines and 2 units of Skitarii hopelessly holding off against a near endless supply of Necron reinforcements. So I'll set up the battlefield and we'll get right to it. Okay, we're ready for our mission. So the Imperial forces are holed up in the centre of the battlefield here with a 4-inch bubble each side of the centre of the battlefield. Then the Necrons are pincering in, so I've got the Spider and his Scarabs over there, and the Technomancer with the Immortals there, and my Flayed Ones are waiting to teleport in. This is an assassination mission. The Necron players win by eliminating the Tech Priest, so I think I have an idea how my Necrons are going to go. But the Space Marines have to basically, the Imperial forces have to endure until the end of the battle on round 5. So, here we go. Besieged. The Adeptus Mechanicus and Space Marine forces seek to recover as much valuable archaeotech, research material, and other goods from storage houses and fabrication plants as possible before the Necrons overrun and destroy all that remains. One such explorator force is now pinned down within the ruins of a fortified Factorum building, surrounded on all sides by advancing Necrons, tasked with destroying the Majos Dominus and bringing an end to the siege. Necrons, Technomancer, Assassination Squad. The Necron commanders are becoming impatient. Victory over the humans has proven to be rather difficult to achieve than they had anticipated. The Tech Priest Dominus has unwittingly made himself a target of opportunity. A Necron assassination force now seek to destroy him and disrupt their foe. Imperium, Tech Priest Dominus, hold at all costs. The Majos Dominus, commanding the Imperial Recovery Force, has been ordered to secure his objectives at all costs. Determined to serve the machine god with typical Martian zeal, the Majos intends to follow these orders to the latter. His Skitarii and Space Marine allies must shield him from harm until help arrives. Right, so we have no idea who, it doesn't say who starts, so we'll do a simple roll-off as usual. So red is the Imperium, green is the Necrons, and it's the Necrons this time. So, I'll be back at the end of turn 1, and let's just see how long the Tech Priest can survive. Well, that didn't go too well for the Imperium. The Tech Priest Dominus has unfortunately met his end at the end of turn 1. The Necrons just piled in. The Skitarii survive. They're being shot at from the particle beamer. The Space Marines lost one guy to the Immortals, then another guy and a half to the Cryptek charging in. The Technomancer sadly lost everything against the Flayed Ones. Even though they dropped back 9 inches all the way back here, they got an 11 on their charge. And I lost a total of 2 dice for missing hits, but my 6s gave me more than double what I lost, basically. I think it was 5, then 6 on the first round of combats, first rolls. But it has obviously ended on turn 1. The Tech Priest Dominus has been eliminated, and the Necrons are victorious. Bad Tech Priest Dominus. So all what's left to do is a recap, or not recap, a debrief. So Necrons, I don't think I could have done anything better really than just swarm in. I could have probably deployed the Flayed Ones. They would have gotten to the Techmarine just as quick. Maybe deployment wise, I would have put the Tech Priest Dominus right in the corner, or even in the corner on the bottom level, and then shielded him with the Assault Intercessors. That might have bought me a turn or 2. But I didn't expect things to go as well for the Necrons as they did. Just the exploding 6s for the Flayed Ones was just insane. But we've managed to do a crippling blow to the Space Marines and the Adeptus Mechanicus. Only faith can save us, and we are still a few issues out of the Sisters of Battle. But speaking of issues, our next issue, issue 34, brings us a new set of ruins. We'll learn about the Imperial Fists, and we have a huge terrain battlefield to play on our mission. Then in issue 35, we get the Tech Priest Engine Seer, so our second HQ model for the Adeptus Mechanicus. I've already picked him up earlier because I'm going to add him to my Krieg force to buff my tanks that I plan to get for my Kriegs. But all in all, it's going to be some good things. We get the Doctrina Imperatives rules at long last, learn about the Age of Darkness, and we build and paint our Engine Seer. And that's quite a nice little paint guide actually for this guy. So can't wait to do that. So, but all what's left for me to do then is to say thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. It really does help me out. If you'd like to help me out in any other way, there's my affiliate links in the description below, as well as my Buy Me a Coffee channel. All I have left to say then is to say thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time for some more mad content. Goodbye.